Yo, welcome to the open pit. I'm your man, Mr. C, with the most. Getting ready to take y'all around the coast. How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
What's going on, sir?
What's going on, sir?
All right. We got coming to the stage, Jay Money representing them Philadelphia Eagles. What's going on? And Alabama Crystal Tide. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there too. Put that plug in there. What's going on with you, man?
That's a whole lot of champion talk right there, isn't it?
Depends how you look.
Eagles
Depends how you. It depends how you look at it. we got Rio coming out of D-Moore representing Washington Commanders. What's up, Rio?
What's going on, sir? How you feeling?
I see you. You over there Washington down. I see you. All right. Next up, we got T Money representing Dallas Cowboys. What's up, T Money?
What's going on, gentlemen? What's going on?
All right. And last but not least, we got E-Dub representing the Philadelphia Eagles. What's up, E-Dub?
Oh, man, ain't nothing, man. Good to see y'all boys, man. You know, we Super Bowl champs and all. It's good to be here with you.
So we got two Eagle fans on here. We got a Cowboy fan. We got a Washington fan. We got a 49er fan tonight. That's all right. So we got the NFC East representing tonight. All right, well, let's get the party started, man. We got the NBA Finals tonight. OKC going against Indiana Pacers. Who all going for the Pacers? Let me get a raise of hands. Who going with the Pacers? Everybody going with the Pacers? You got one person? All right. Cool beans. We're going to start it off. So it's in OKC. I think it's gonna go 4-1. I think it's gonna go 5 games. I don't know what y'all thoughts on it. I'll pass you the T Money.
I agree. I mean, I kind of underestimated OKC in the Minnesota series, but the one thing I saw consistently from the previous series was the fact that we saw defense pressure on the front court. So when you take that and then the height advantage in regards to Holmgren and Hockenstein on the boards against, somebody like Miles Turner, who's not that dominant, getting rebounds, more of an outside, perimeter big man to shoot. I just think OKC, SGA is going to get his 28 to 32 points a game. Jalen Williams is going to contribute, but I just think overall the advantage is the bench. You can pretty much sit all 5 starters for OKC and put in another set coming off the bench, and they still can hold up the end of their bargain. And I believe I'm with you, Mr. C. I think it goes 5.
Yeah, man. OKC, man, they played great defense. You see, they had your boy Caruso guarding your boy in Denver at center. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They was collapsing. As soon as somebody get the ball, they collapse. They steal and they run it the whole time. And the oldest player they got on the team is SGA. He 26. Everybody else, 21, 22?
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. What's your thoughts on the day, J Money?
OKC looks good. I'm pulling for Indiana because I think, like he said, Turner is an outside threat for Indiana. That's gonna pull either Holmgren or the other big man from the paint. And I think that just like OKC has defense, Indiana has defense, and then it's going to come down to me to what will happen between SGA and Halliburton. That's what I think. When it comes down to who wins that matchup right there, that's what determines the series. But I do think OKC will win, but 6 games.
But they're gonna put Dort on Halliburton probably. You know what I mean?
You think so?
See what he's been doing. Yeah, I think so. Them boys is big, and you got Chad Holmgren in the middle and Harkenstein. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but you got to pull one of those big men out with Turner because you leave Turner out there. You see what he did to the Knicks.
Oh, man, I
think you got to pull a big man out of the paint.
But Holmgren don't play in paint anyway. He got there shooting threes anyway. So
Yeah, but on defense though.
But on defense, right? He's getting at least 8-9 boards. For you. Turner's gonna probably get you 5, maybe 6 on a good game, but that would be because a team like OKC is taking a lot more shots, so you got more opportunities to get those boards. But they're going to dominate on the inside.
Who's that? Indiana?
Okay, OKC.
Oh yeah, I was about to say because Robinson from the Knicks was dominating against the whole squad for Indiana.
And that's Mitchell
By
Robinson
himself.
we're talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you saying Mitchell Robinson dominated, but you also had Mitchell Robinson in the game with Townsend, though.
True.
So that makes Mitchell Robinson a much better big man when he's in there with Townsend.
Yep, I agree.
E-Dub, what's your thoughts on it, man?
I got it going at least six, maybe 7. I got OKC winning it. Although I do believe Indiana can win. I just feel like OKC is more determined this year. They look way more poised. Indiana look like they balling, but OKC just look way more determined. I feel like it's going to be like he said, both teams got defense. So, Halliburton to me going to get his, and so is what's it, McGill Crest, double name, my man he going to get his.
your boy from Toronto,
Siakam.
Siakam.
No, I'm talking about the matchup between
Point
what's my
guard,
boy name?
SGA.
Oh, between SGA and
SGA.
okay.
Yeah, SGA gonna get his, Halliburton gonna get his. It's gonna be supporting Cavs, and they both got defense. So, I mean, it's gonna come down to one of who playing at home, who want it more. But I believe OKC gonna pull it out. I think 6, but if it goes 7, I still think they're gonna pull it out.
Okay.
Might put some money on it.
Oh. Rio, what's your thoughts, man?
Well, I just think the Pacers are definitely going to lose. OKC is going to come out the victor. The history just says that they match up pretty well between each other over the time period. Indiana's 46 of 55 in lifetime against OKC. Sonics back in the day. But so I really think the Thunder's going to actually come out with it. They got the better team. They're faster. They're younger. I just think they're overall better.
So let me ask you this: who you think is going to be the MVP?
SGA.
Hands down, SGA. Anybody else?
Yeah, SGA. Unless they mess around and lose.
I don't know now because SGA he's a monster, but Jalen Williams side by side with him, and he's not a punk either. That boy tough.
Nah, he's not. He's not. I think the eye test though is just SGA can get any bucket he want. You know what I mean? I mean the pull up, the 3-pointer, he's shooting a lot more now. Driving to the basket, and the man get free throw attempts. So I mean, even if he's not even scoring, he's gonna go to the basket to try to get a foul committed on him. And I think he's anywhere from 8-10 free throws a game, maybe. So that's 10 free points. Nobody in your face. They had the opportunity to put that on top of the 20-25 you already getting. I mean, I just think he's going to average about 30 this series because Indiana defense, they press when they want to, but you can get over 100 on them easy every game. And SGA and OKC is that team that's going to get all those points for sure.
God.
He averaged 90 from the free throw line. He's been averaging 32.7 in the playoffs. I think he averaged like 12 to 14 free throw attempts.
That's
crazy.
What I mean?
So, that's something.
We can tell you who it's not going to be.
Who's that?
Halliburton.
If he can't win the Eastern Conference Finals, yeah, he ain't getting that one.
That boy stepped up like he knew he won that. Oh man!
When he shot that 3, and he did the choke.
No, I'm talking about at the presentation.
Yeah.
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 Hey Rio, I thought he was gonna start moving his hands together after.
He started walking up to
I feel bad for him. I ain't gonna lie. I feel bad for him.
Who they give it to?
Siakam.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. He deserved it. He was consistent.
Yeah, now that's the difference I see.
That's the difference. Yep.
SGA knows when to take over. He knows, okay, I got to take over now. It's time for me to take over. Halliburton waits too long. to start trying to take over. I mean, so I think that's going to be the difference in the games.
Yep. Great point.
Well, so you think
can Halliburton really truly take over the game?
Nah, he's gonna have to dish and dime.
Oh, he's been doing it at the end. At the end of the last few games, it's like he that's when he go ahead and get hot and go off. However, he shouldn't be waiting to the end of the game. I mean, that's my thing. But
that's right. No, you're right.
Wait till the end of the game, you'll be down 30.
If he can get you 6 to 8 points a quarter, I mean, and at least 3 assists, I mean, I think you can come out with a W, knowing that your top player came out with at least 28 to 30 points and about 10 dimes. He need to average a double every game. You're gonna have every game.
Yep. And then is Dort really that good on defense? Because I mean, when you play Minnesota, you can go all out against Anthony Edwards because you already know big man in the middle is not an offensive threat. You'll get your boards and stuff like that, but that's no offense coming from the paint.
Right.
Against Minnesota.
Well, fellas, let me introduce Jay. Jay representing B-More, out of B-More, representing the Ravens. What's going on, Jay?
Hey, no, what's up, brother? What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good.
What's going on, Jay?
I'm good. My fault for the late entry, trying to download Chrome.
No worry. We just chopping it up about this OKC Pacers series. Who you got?
Oh, man, I got Pacers.
Oh!
I think it's going to be an upset. We running and gunning all series.
All right, Jay, you know I want that 50 from you.
Hold on, you blanked out. I mean, you was about to say something wrong. Say it again.
I said, you know I want that 50 from you.
we can put that up. You want to put up that 50?
You know, yeah, definitely.
All right, that's cool. We can do that.
All right, he confident. He said we gonna come out. Tape.
Well, let me get a piece of that too, Jay. Let me get 50 on too, man.
So that's two for OKC. That's one. That's me for Pacers, right?
Yeah. So we got 50 on the two?
Yeah, 50-50. So when I win, I'm gonna be getting $100.
You're right. When you lose, you're gonna be getting up $100. You're right.
Right.
You had the right number, just wrong direction.
Right. But see, the thing about Dort and OKC, they press you the whole game. By the time you get on the second, across half court, it's 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. You can't get into your offense. They disrupt your whole offense.
Yeah, but who did OKC play before? They played the Nuggets before Minnesota, right?
Yeah, they played Denver.
And they tied them out.
Yeah, I just don't see them. They won't do Indiana like that.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm just ready for a good series.
Yeah,
you and me
both. So they beat Memphis. Then they swept Memphis, and then they went 7 with Denver, right? Or was it 6? Was it 7?
They went 7 with Denver.
They went 7.
Okay. And they went 5 or 6 with Minnesota.
6.
Yeah.
6.
5.
So
it was 5? Yeah, that's right. 4-1.
5. Right. Yeah, 5. Right. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So you think Indiana going to steal the first game? Or it's going to be 2 games, nothing. OKC going back to Indiana. I know, Jay, what's your thoughts on it? I know you already got 1-1
shooting tonight, though. But I think OKC might get the night. I got OKC winning tonight.
What you got, Jay Money?
I think if Indiana takes one of the first 2, it's going to be the one tonight. It'll be the one tonight. They'll shock them tonight, and then OKC will come out game 2 and beat them by be up by 30 and with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
E-Dub, what you got?
I got OKC winning tonight and tomorrow. Not tomorrow, and the second game. Now, like he said, Indiana has a chance to win tonight. If they win tonight, they won't win the second game. But if they lose tonight, they're gonna lose the second game as well. That's my first 2 game prediction. However, like I said, I think it's OKC gonna go up 2-0.
Rio.
I agree with Ed, man. It's the smartest thing this man has said about.
We ain't talking about football, Rio.
Team Buddy, what you got, man?
I'm gonna go with OKC tonight. I will agree if Indiana does take this game, I think that flips the series. However, I do think if it goes to game 3, back to Indiana, I think OKC can probably steal that first game too if Indiana wins tonight.
What about this? I'm gonna put this out here. If OKC go up 2-0, there's gonna be a lot of pressure going back to Indiana. If they lose game 3 in Indiana, do you see it being the sweep 4 games tonight?
They need to start planning their vacation.
I don't think they're gonna let it be a sweep. I think this gonna go all the way out. We need this right now.
I agree with Jay on that.
Entertainment wise, we need this. They're gonna let this drag out.
He said they're gonna let this drag out.
They're gonna let it drag out.
That's true, because all we got, if this end quick, all they talking about is Musk and Trump.
Yeah,
already.
They gotta let this drag out a little bit. They gotta get that bread.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's rigged?
I'm saying a challenge might go missing, and we're trying to figure out what happened to their challenge.
Yeah, ain't gonna call rigged, but they want to get paid.
Oh yeah.
So and it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be too exciting to end too quick.
Hey, look, NBA know there ain't nothing else on TV.
Bingo. Bingo.
You got the big 3 coming on this month, man.
Man, I forget about that, man. Let's be real. When it first came out, they advertised it like you knew when it was coming on, you knew when to tune in, but now I have to be looking at a reel to be like, oh, they got a game tomorrow. Okay. That's the only way I know.
Yep.
They should bring back the and 1 games. Remember the and 1?
Oh yeah.
Nah, I used to hate that, man.
For real?
I used to hate that. I got caught in run and shoot covering Skip to Malou one. Not Skip to Malou, but what was the dude name?
Hot Sauce.
Hot Sauce.
Mm-hmm. And I'm covering him. He comes across half court and he did something with the ball, took 4 steps, ball behind his back the whole time. I called something and they told me I was putting BS in the game. I was like, come on, this ain't a video right here.
Called it Magic Johnson foul.
This ain't one of the videos, man. Come on, let's play ball. So.
But if it weren't for that, how would you feel about N1 though? Take it away from you getting caught up in the toss.
It was entertaining, but it was more so entertaining like the Globetrotters entertaining.
Got you.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, man, don't feel bad. In our younger days, we all got hit up once in a while.
Thank God for no social media when it happened to me though.
Oh,
yeah, thank you. Yes.
Say somebody crossed you up.
Oh no, not me. I didn't say that.
I said ankles went one way, he went another. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like my quitty ad.
I'm not even ashamed. Y'all remember Travis?
But my group talking serious though.
I got caught in run and shoot one night playing against Travis Best when he was at Tech. And man, you know how you might pick somebody and you like, I picked him. And I started talking. I said, man, give me your scholarship. You don't need to be playing.
Oh.
It's like the rest of his other 4 just sat there and watched the rest of the game.
Oh, man.
He killed me the entire game. My players looking at me like, covering up their mouth like, did he just shake you like that?
And he a lefty.
Oh man, he killed me. One of them losses I took, and as soon as I lost, I went and packed my bag and left. I didn't even want to play no more. I wish it was my ball. Nobody would have been able to play with me. Nobody else would have been able to play with me.
So he wanted to take the ball off the court. Well, fellas, I guess it's what? We got 2 going with Indiana, and we got 4 going with OKC. We definitely going to chop it up about that. But I'm going to go ahead and change the topic. We got some breaking news Aaron Rodgers planning to sign with the Steelers. What's your thoughts on that? Fee money?
I'm gonna make this real brief and quick. It took long enough, and that's all I gotta say.
I don't think they need him personally. I think they should have got another quarterback, younger quarterback.
But did
Aaron Rodgers
did y'all hear the report that they'd already had this contract negotiated? It was just sitting on dust until he got ready to come. So I think they already knew before the draft. That's why they didn't go and reach for the quarterback like we all thought they was going to. So I found that out today.
And is anybody scared of Aaron Rodgers now?
No.
Exactly.
No.
How old is Aaron Rodgers? 40? 38, 40? Well, how old is he?
I think he turns 42 this year.
Yeah.
And in NFL age, old. As
he's playing in cold weather games with them all them injuries, so it's not gonna be the same for him. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Only thing he got going for him, he got an offensive line to kind of keep him upright a little bit. But I mean, I mean, from what I saw last year, and right, he downgraded. I mean, DK is DK, but who else? You had Devontae on one side and Garrett Wilson on the other last year, and
yeah, defenses. Yeah, what is triple team DK? That's it.
Right.
And then on top of that, you're playing against the Ravens, Cincinnati, and Cleveland. You know what I mean? So
twice.
Twice. So, and they all got defenses. Even Cleveland got a defense. So it ain't gonna be no cakewalk for them. You know,
like Bubba Dub say, pack it up, pack them up, pack them up.
Jay, what's your thoughts on it, man?
My thoughts. Man, pack it up, man. Just go home. It's time to go home. It's just time to go home, man. I know some of us don't like going home. You gotta just go home. It's time to go home.
He said, "Go home and watch the basketball games."
Yeah, it's time to go home, man. I mean, let me ask y'all this, if you don't mind me asking. How do y'all feel about older players just not letting it go? Like even in the NBA, you got Durant. He old. You might as well just say he old. Basketball years, he old. Steph, Clay, the LeBrons. It's like let the young dudes get it. It's like it's time for a new regime.
I somewhat agree, but I think Steph still got it. Show me a game where
That's where I'm like, Father Time got to show me.
Yeah,
if I can see it. Yeah, it's time.
He'll show you in the beginning, but he ain't making it. He ain't lasting the whole season.
But like you said earlier about OKC and Indiana stretching that series just so we can see 6-7 games. I think when it comes to some of these older players, once they start falling off, is the NBA going to be as entertaining like it was these last 5-10 years? You know, when you start seeing KD go, Steph go, LeBron go, and you see these up and coming players, but are we still going to get those ratings like we did before? So I think they try to hold on to them as long as they can.
I think because they notable names, but I think once they start giving you the Shies, the Cats, the Halliburtons, the Ant-Mans, once they start spewing them names as much as they spew the LeBron all the time and all that, I think it's going to be more exciting in my opinion.
I agree.
I think it's going to, I mean, just like now, like you said, I was hooting and hollering when Indiana was playing New York. It was an exciting game.
It was.
You know, so, I mean, I think we're just ready for that run and gun now. Like, I mean, Durant, I try to get the word right, but like, it's like homegrown names. You just used to hearing it. Right. You know, Durant. Like, ooh, they got Durant. Durant ain't gonna do nothing. He collecting a check. I mean, he built like a scarecrow. He ain't doing much no more.
You know, they changed the NBA All-Star game to USA against the world. So it's pretty much
Is that discussion still, or is that final?
No, it's final. They were talking about it yesterday. So that's going to be the All-Star game going forward. You know what I mean? So that's going to be interesting because now you got to play because you don't want to lose to the world team. You know what I mean? And you in the United States, so it might be interesting.
Yeah, do world NBA players play?
Yeah.
What is
You
it?
know
Like
what?
players from other countries in the NBA, do they play against the NBA?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Got
It's
the
the
I mean,
Joker,
it makes sense, but it's stupid.
SGA, all them. Yeah, they're gonna be all on world team.
Then it's not NBA against the world. It's NBA against NBA.
Right.
Oh,
NBA
so
USA versus NBA foreign.
oh, that's what they doing.
Yeah.
I thought they was getting real players from overseas.
Nah.
Nah.
Man. Oh, yeah.
All right, the United States FAFO world team, get them in the All-Star game.
And that's the last thing they want is to be embarrassed, like you said. But at the same time, like you said, it's still the NBA. So I mean, what competition are we really getting? I just missed. That's the one thing I missed about the All-Star game. Just that back in the '90s, just they wanted that W bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Saw it. Went to overtime. So I don't know.
Hey, I got a quick question. If you were the commissioner or whoever in charge, what would you do to change the All-Star game? Like, what thing would you implement?
Oh, that's a good question.
Anybody?
Ooh, implement.
Can't be money. I don't
Yeah,
give them. I don't do nothing.
Money, man, they getting 45 million a year and more. That's a good question, though.
That is.
I think,
Because I felt like yeah. Go ahead.
I think one thing they could do, man, is at least when we were just talking about the All-Star game, make the All-Star game mean something. You know what? At least I know home court advantage means a lot, but All-Star game should say that determines who gets home court advantage in the finals.
I see what you mean.
And it goes back to East against the West instead of
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And they've tried so many other different things. I'm just like, and it's like the stuff that we're used to seeing. I'm tired of looking at. If certain players ain't in the 3-point contest, I don't want to watch. Right?
True.
We don't know these dunkers, so why do we want to watch that? That skills challenge is dumb. I mean, I don't know.
You know what? I won the All-Star game 1-on-1s. Who you got there, Jay?
This is my man Kofi. He don't let me live, dog.
Man, I know who it is, man. I'm just saying.
He don't let me live, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
No,
but
that's
one-on-ones though. I would love to see NBA 1-on-1s.
That would be nice.
They would never do it, but I would love to see it.
Yeah,
Hey, that was a big draw for the WNBA this year.
That'd be too embarrassing.
Yeah, it's somebody high up gets demolished by a rookie or something.
Yeah.
They'll never hear the end of that.
And I was about to say they'll never hit the end of that one.
Let me ask y'all this: all the greatest been in the dunk contest. How you feel about LeBron James not participating in the dunk contest?
He weak.
Kobe did it. Mike.
I don't got no problem with it.
You ain't got a problem with it?
Mm-mm.
He weak.
Well,
I don't think he would have won it.
LeBron don't really do no creative dunks.
It's just
though.
power.
He just the straight
He
power.
don't do no creative dunks. He just like dunk real hard, but I ain't never see them like get funky. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he needs
that windmill dunk. That's the only one he do. Besides that, he catch out.
When I was watching a documentary on him, it said in high school he went up against somebody and they challenged him real bad, and he ain't done dunk contest since. So I think that's what it is.
Phillips got hurt.
Can I ask something? Is there any more dunks that we could see that's going wild with right now?
No.
Probably not.
Unless somebody ordering a 10-piece and they just somehow eating 2 wings while they up there.
Yeah, like
come down, nothing on the bone, just the gristle. I mean, that's impressive.
But the last couple of years, that white boy from Georgetown been getting it though.
He's nice.
He's nice.
Yeah, he's been doing some crazy stuff.
But I'm tired of seeing him. But he nice.
Yeah.
I gotta take your word for it. I ain't been watching.
See, he nice. He's so nice. He don't won 3 times in a row.
Yeah, 3 times.
Didn't he do a 720?
And he ain't even an NBA player. He G League, man, in and out.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Come on.
Didn't he do a 720?
Yeah.
Yeah. He nice, but you got to keep putting him in. to go up against 3 other contestants that we never heard of and never seen them dunk in a game?
They got to get like a Morant in there, something like that.
I was just about to say that, but he been hurt every year.
Yeah,
so.
man, they got to get Melo in there. Just those type of names to do it.
I'm actually going to go the opposite way. I need some no names in there. If you watch YouTube, them creative the people that's coming up on YouTube, they be doing some crazy stuff.
That'll be nice.
These stars, they ain't coming up with none.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Well, that's something the NBA has to sponsor to pull them in there because I agree, man. I've seen some of those videos as well, and creativity stuff I've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you get the big stage and you come out 8 attempts still with 30 seconds left on the clock, and you just bake it. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, man. And then they got to be nice enough to still give you a 40. Come on, man. Come on.
That's the difference between back in the day and now. Back in the day, them boys ain't take off games. They ain't miss no games. They played hard every night. These boys taking off, paying all that money to go see them. They're taking off 2 or 3 games for rest.
Load management.
Yeah.
I hate that though, because think about it. When you were in shape to just go hoop. I remember when I moved here in 2000, I was playing ball 5 days a week.
Yeah.
They would do it if they were not getting paid millions to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So now you get paid millions and you take nights off and you have somebody take the child to see favorite players, LeBron James, and LeBron James might not even show up to the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the point?
Where's the
I
game?
get your point, but longevity-wise, I understand why they're doing it. I understand. I get your point though, but I understand at the same time.
What longevity?
Longevity of the career.
Yeah.
Or Kareem,
Nights
Kareem
off really do add up.
You do that when you
Kareem
retire.
played 18 years. Yeah, Kareem played 18, 19 years.
Bad knees and all.
Though. Yeah. Come on, man.
Still was cooking.
That's back to my man question earlier, and when he said, should they just give it up? If it was me, it would be like, nah. I'm like, I would play until they was like, yo, man, they tap me on the shoulder and be like, yo, man, you coming off the bench tonight.
what about taking the Juwan Howard approach? Well, Juwan Howard was still on the team, but he just chilled. He just sat on the bench.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I'm saying that's what they would have to do. They would have to sit me down. I would be like,
coach.
I call that the Miami program. It seemed like they get one player every century. Who was after Howard? Haslem. Same thing.
Yeah.
Haslem ain't played for 6 years, man. He was
still on the team.
Still had a contract.
That's interesting. What about your boy though with Cleveland? Sanders. He gonna get that starting position? Quarterback?
Easy.
No.
What?
You don't think he gonna get it?
Politics, brother. I think he's gonna earn it, but let's be realistic. You brought in Joe Flacco. How much you pay him? About $4 million. You think they just gonna let that man sit on the bench and they don't pay him to come in there and try to win some games over a 5th round rookie draft pick? Nah.
He sat on the bench last season.
What's that?
Didn't he sit on the bench last season?
Who?
He wasn't in Cleveland. He was
quarterbacking last season, wasn't he?
Nah, he came in. I thought he came. Oh, was it the year before that he came in and had some games? Because Jameis was doing all the games.
Yeah.
Deshaun went down again last year.
Mm-hmm.
Played a couple games though.
But I mean, come on, man. I mean, I think Sanders will end up playing,
Definitely
not starting.
What do you think? 5, 6?
Watson gonna get his job back?
Who?
Watson. Deshaun Watson.
Nah. They rather have him on the roster and pay him and eat it up than to let him go and get paid and not being part of the team. I think that's pride. So I think he's played his last down with them after that last time he got hurt. I don't think he comes back.
Hey.
You think he goes to another team?
No, his career's over.
I think so.
Hey.
I hate to be, but let's be real. We've seen quarterbacks that we know don't even deserve to be a backup, and they still got a job. And we know Deshaun Watson is potentially better than a lot of these backups. But what's gonna happen? And nobody don't want that headache either from the previous issues of what he had to go to Cleveland. Oh, nobody want that baggage. Cleveland was just, I think, brave enough to do it because they knew they had no better quarterback situation.
I lost all respect for that man last year when he walked out of the game, Commanders game. He walked off the field during play. I was like, this man's terrible.
I don't know,
but I think,
yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I just think overall, though, I think Sanders does get to play. I think Watson is done, and I think either Kenny Pickett or Gabriel. They probably put Gabriel on practice squad, and I think Shador can probably be your backup. But he got to be that
backup to Pickett.
Backup to Flacco.
Okay.
That means Shador would have to beat Pickett out of preseason and camp. That's the only way, though. If he doesn't, he'll be third. He'll be the third QB.
I see that.
What you about to say, Drummond?
I think it's all political. I agree with him. If you're the Cleveland Browns, would you want to let Deshaun Watson go after you just gave him that guaranteed contract?
That's right.
And then the possibility of him playing somewhere that's got a decent offense, and then he recaps some of what we used to see before he got in trouble.
Don't sit down.
His money is definitely guaranteed. So you paying him, Flacco, pretty much big money. Pickett got a nice contract. You got him.
Was he a free agent? Was he a free agent with y'all, Ed Lee? Or was he still? Oh, did they trade him away?
He was a free agent, I think.
Who?
Pickett.
Kenny Pickett. Y'all backup quarterback.
He was a free agent. Okay. Because y'all took the contract from Pittsburgh on the trade, and he finished it off. Got it. All right.
Rhea, what's your thoughts on it, man?
Thoughts on what?
Sanders.
I think I already said it. I said he's not going to start until like week 5 or 6. Like he's going to sit the bench, then they ain't going to pay him. And it's also political, like T was saying. They're basically they still make an example of the man.
Yep.
From the very beginning.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna let him shine until they're ready for him to shine. Even if it does help out the organization.
Right.
They don't want him to shine yet.
But ain't that messed up? You got an organization that you got the best player at that position, and you're gonna sit him just to prove a point, just so you won't look like you was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to America.
Come on, man.
That's all I say. Welcome to America.
They don't want the Sanders to look good as they already look.
No.
They look good already. I ain't gonna let them prove their point because he gonna prove it.
Yeah,
hey, but it's gonna backfire on him though. Just think about it. He gonna sit 5-6 weeks, whatever, then comes in. If he balls out and does his thing, everybody can look at him like, you big dumbass. You had this man sit on the bench. You big dumbass. Hey, that's all they gonna say about him.
Hey, Mr. C, can you pull up the Cleveland Browns schedule and see between like week 6 and week 8 who those opponents are? Because if Cleveland tricky, they'll probably throw him in a game where he know it's not gonna be easy.
The first 3 games
in the city.
It's Cincinnati, Baltimore, Green Bay. It's the first 3 games. That's the first 3 games. Week
3 already.
Week 4 they play Detroit. So week 5 they got the Vikings.
5.
Back it up.
Week 6 they got the Steelers. They might throw them in there. You know what I mean? Week 7 they got Miami. So they might throw them in there.
That might be their first game they win.
Week 7.
Is that in Miami or in Cleveland?
It's in Cleveland.
Yeah, they might win that game. That might be their first win. That's the game they need to throw them in at. Right there.
Yeah. Then they go on the road. They go to the Patriots.
Oh, yeah, he can play that game.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because to me, I think he's a better quarterback than Drake May.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. I think he's gonna steal the position, man. I think he's gonna start.
I don't think he'll start.
I would love him to start. Yeah.
He is. I think he has the capability. You know, it used to be a time where they said we couldn't play quarterback because you had to have the intelligence to play the position. It's getting away from that. They used to blame it on the Wonderlic test. Then we started acing the Wonderlic test. Then they said he didn't. This man has excelled at every level he played on. I mean, you can say the swag, okay, the swag, nothing. But then when he went D1 playing with Colorado, what did he do?
Right.
It is done. Yeah.
And here's another key point. All the stuff that we saw from him at Jackson State and at Colorado is fixable. It's coachable. It's not something that's going to stick with them. So that first season he had with Colorado, we all saw it. That offensive line was atrocious.
Yep.
That man never had time to throw the ball. He was always running for his life. And then when he ran, he was getting hit hard because they couldn't block past 5 yards. So, and still managed to get you some touchdowns and not that many interceptions. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just going to come down to the eye test. And I can't wait to see him in preseason. I just want him to prove everybody wrong.
You and me both. I think it hurts your feelings. You got a quarterback, young quarterback that's not like that. Like they said on, I was watching some interview the other day. They used to athletes coming out of college and they're using their first contract to buy their mother a house. I think it bothers them that he doesn't have to spend that money on a house.
Nothing.
He's got it.
Nothing.
He's got it all his life.
Funny.
That check is straight savings account.
That's it. That's it.
That's nice.
Man, he spent what I make in a year on this draft day party. Like seriously, man.
What a lot of people didn't realize was he was making money while they strung him all the way out to 5th because he was streaming.
Yeah,
you know, streamers get paid now, so he was getting paid.
Yeah, where my check at, Mr.
So
C?
he turned that into
he slipped that one right open there.
What he say?
We ain't made that part yet.
What that green at?
we trying to get
where
there.
My check at, Jay.
Hey, Rio, when you hear Sivo talk about prize pigs, then we know it's something.
Oh,
get the commercials in there, baby. Hey. But look, what about your boy? He's been in the news lately also. Stephon Diggs. Y'all seen that?
He living life.
Carly B. That's who.
Man, let that man live.
Hey, he's single, not her. That ain't his problem. That's on her.
She's single too. Who cares?
Yeah, but they were trying to blow with.
Oh, she's still married?
I think she is.
Yeah, he was giving a substance to some girls on the group.
Right, that's the big thing.
But they can't tell what it was because it was on video.
Could have been cotton
candy.
Right.
Hey, that could have been anything. Cotton candy, Kool-Aid, you know.
All some great names.
Yeah.
Man, you couldn't pay me to say that was anything but candy, man.
Yeah,
I'd be like, man, what y'all talking about? Man, I'm gonna sue you off a deficit.
What's the little joints we used to have, the little dipsticks when you dip the candy in the sugar or something?
Yeah, the sugar, yeah.
He had the dipstick. He went to throwback. It was a throwback candy. You know?
Yeah, all the girls love the dipstick.
Yeah, they love.
That's a good one, Rio. That's a good one.
So, while I got the NFC East here, who's coming first, second, third, or fourth in the NFC East?
Go ahead, Ed. You should throw that to Ed Lee first. I mean,
no, man. I'll sit out.
We got 2 Eagle fans on here. So.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Well,
I don't have to say anything.
Okay.
Who you got first, second, third, fourth? Come in your division. Let's hear y'all thoughts. Rio, start us off, Rio.
Yes.
I think everybody else.
Oh, Giants, Dallas, Eagles, Commanders.
Whoa.
He went from bottom to top. Don't do him like that, Mr. C. You know he won't say no Giants was first. Come on now.
That's what I thought.
Come on now. Come on, y'all.
All right. So
I was thinking he wasn't saying Dallas was first.
You got Washington, Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants.
Yes,
That's
sir.
your order.
But I'm not gonna brag about it right now. I know what happened last year when I bragged. I ain't gonna say nothing.
You think Washington
gonna chill?
You think Washington gonna run that back again?
Yes, sir. I see no reason why not.
I mean, some things are a fluke.
Some things are. Some things are.
All right.
Jay, why you talking? Who you got?
He ain't got nobody. That's the problem.
Hey,
Man,
Rio,
Jay
man,
like every team, and then whoever winning, man.
What's your order, Jay?
Hey, look, I'm definitely not gonna put let me see what Rio said. So I'll put the Eagles, then Washington.
And then you
Cowboys
third.
I put Cowboys fourth.
Okay.
I put Cowboys fourth. Yeah.
I'll put Cowboys before the Giants.
I mean,
all right. Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Jeremy.
I put the Cowboys before the Giants, but Eagles and Commanders first 1 and 2 though.
Yeah. I mean, it's a toss-up between the Giants and Dallas. I mean, neither one of them ain't nothing to be proud of. So.
Shots fired. T-Buddy, what's your thoughts, man? Get the boys off you, man.
My first thought is you need to turn Ed Lee's mic off. That's my first thought. But no, listen. I'm not naive to what is reality, right? And I'm basing off of what I saw last year, and based off of last season. Until somebody beats the champs, Philly's gonna be first. That's just me being real. I think Washington came out and shocked me as a fan, just because of their consistent play down the stretch. I thought with Jaden Daniels they had a better chance, but what I do see differently for Washington is their defense. No, they replaced some players, and I know their defense is still strong under Dan Quinn, but I do believe that Dallas, with the addition of George Pickens on our offense and the moves that we made in the offseason, I think we come out second behind Philly. This will be the first time Philly will win a back-to-back NFC East championship in the last 20-something years. So until I see it differently, I just got to put it where it's at. So that's my take. Oh, with Washington being third, and then of course Giants being fourth. But I still think now I will say Washington still will make the playoffs as a wild card team as well as Dallas. I think we bring 3 out of this division for the NFC conference this year. I do think.
Okay.
T, this
So
my money.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So you got Pickens on the other side with CD Lamb. So you think that's going to put you over the top?
Absolutely.
But who's your running back?
I mean,
who's your running back?
Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, Jaden Blue, Phil Maffa. I got 4 running backs. Somebody get hurt, pull them in from practice squad, throw them right in there. They all were starters. They all over 1,000-yard rushers. Why not? I got options.
They've been around the league too. So
that's fine. You know what you can, and you know what they can do. I mean, for example, Mr. Philly, at the top and at the bottom of the screen, when you had Miles Sanders, was he productive at least for you?
He was a good back.
He was productive.
He was a good back.
but he gets a bad rap of what he looked like in Carolina, and we know Carolina was trash. So let him come to Dallas, and if he still don't look the part, then that's it for him. I have to be real, but I mean, until something changes, I think we got a strong running back. I do.
At that cornerback room looking up. At that cornerback room looking.
You got y'all making the playoffs this year, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, sir, and I think we can go 11-6.
11-6?
Yes.
Who's y'all, Dallas?
Yeah, this guy's a Dallas fan.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, we got you 7 without Dak Prescott last year. He got you 4 out of those 8 games. The backup got you 3. That's 7 and 10. I think my team can get me 4 more wins with a George Pickens and a healthy Dak Prescott. I do believe that.
Okay.
Now, if they don't do it, then that's just they disappointed me again. But I wouldn't be surprised at that either, right? Because I'm a realist.
You are used to that.
Right, exactly. So, but again, he's making it's a smart comment, but I gotta take it because it's the truth as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that lies. But I do think we can get at least 11 wins this season.
It's giving in love, though, brother. It's giving in love.
Tough love.
I think it's the Eagles 1, Washington 2, and that third place is going to be up for grabs between y'all and the Giants. Because the Giants
up for grabs. What? Let me ask you this: what has the Giants done? What? Now, seriously, what have they done? Do you honestly think because of Russell Wilson coming over, that's a reason to be up for grabs?
Well,
I gotta know.
They got some talent on their offense. They got some talent on their defense too. So they drafted well. Free agency was well. You know what I mean?
Tennessee Titans got talent. Colts got talent.
Okay. What did the Cowboys do to take them off the top besides George Pickens? And George Pickens ain't really that good to me. You know what I mean?
And why is he not that good to you?
His attitude.
Oh.
He take plays off too. Also. Yeah.
Hey, I got a question though.
Because he's a meanie. Got it.
I got a question too. Hey T.
Yes, sir.
I got a real quick question. How you feel about that coach though?
I love that coach.
Really?
I sure do. Because for the first time, I got an identity. I know what my coach is going to be doing, running the football. For the first time, I know exactly how they're going to put that together with an offensive line coach coming in from Kansas State, the same one that was the same coach for our center. You bring in Clayton Adams, another coach, offensive coach from Arizona to be our offensive coordinator to get those linemen together. Yeah. I'm seeing stuff I have not seen with this team in years. So I'm going to be optimistic.
And don't forget your defense. Your DB is still hurt. They come off of injuries, so they're not going to be ready to begin the season on top of that. So
still drafted a corner, Revel. He's going to be ready. So I'm not worried about that either.
Okay.
Let Diggs get healthy because that's what Dallas would do. They would say somebody is injured and come back and rush them. And then they don't do nothing the whole season. Then it'd be like, oh, y'all corners was trash this season. Well, they weren't healthy. They won 100%. But if you let him sit 8 weeks, let him come back right before Thanksgiving, you got a full healthy Diggs going into the back stretch of the season.
Hey, I don't know about y'all, but every Cowboys fan I've been talking to lately since they got George Pickens, they've been talking crazy. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just me. You know what I mean? How many Cowboys fans y'all know?
It probably is just you because you seem to just overhype some stuff up. So
He does. He does. You talking to any Cowboy fans lately?
Yeah. But they don't, Cowboy fans don't like talking to me right now,
True.
Yeah, they do Washington fans, let's be honest.
Fresh off the Super Bowl, man. You know what I'm saying?
They try to avoid you. I got you.
They don't want to talk to me.
Jeremy, how about you?
Oh, when it comes to Cowboys fans, I hear the same thing every year. This the year.
I ain't say that. You won't hear his fans saying that. I never tell you that.
This is the year.
You never hear me say that, my friend.
Y'all say y'all getting 3 teams out of the NFC East. I see 2. I'm
gonna tell you why I see 3 because I think the NFC North is gonna be so competitive. They're gonna beat everybody. One team is gonna beat everybody else out to try to get in, just because of the wins and losses in that division. I think that's because they're the best division in the NFC as far as the conference is concerned. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at that, and Detroit taking a fall with their losing their coordinators and then losing some players in free agency, I mean, yeah, I think it's just going to be one team coming out of the NFC North because of that.
You got 3 teams that made the playoffs in the NFC North last year: Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And you telling me that the Cowboys gonna have a better record than all 3 of them teams right there?
No, I'm not telling you that. I'm just telling you that out of those 3 teams, only one of them is going to make the playoffs. Because I mean, they could still be 11-6 or 10-7, but I think their losses of who they lose to is going to come down to that tiebreak type situation. And I just think
With
that's
y'all.
Yeah, because we have to play that division. So the whole NFC East has the NFC North this year. So the fact that our Chicago game is during the time of the year, it's not cold outside. Minnesota comes to Dallas. And when we go to Detroit, that's in the dome. And then Green Bay comes to us. So we're avoiding cold weather. We got to win those games, though. We have to.
Let me tell you like this. Mr. C think he's slick, though. He always putting the NFC East against each other. He always want to say something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you talk about the 49ers, man?
Ain't nothing
you never talk about your team. You always talk about over here.
Because ain't never nothing to talk about, Rio. There's nothing to talk about.
Whoa. First of all, we got the easiest schedule in the NFL.
Up real quick.
We got the easiest schedule in the NFL, and we got some PT players coming in this year on defense. It's going to be a situation.
Is your man
come in first? Say it again.
Is your man coming back this year?
Who? Wide receiver?
Nah. Damn. Who's my man that was injured all year?
McCaffrey.
Yeah, McCaffrey.
Oh yeah, they say he's looking great at practice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's looking great. Purdy got his contract. We got BA. He probably be here about week 3, week 4. Jennings and Parasol hold it down till then. You know, we're straight. We're lucky we don't play the Cowboys this year. You know what I mean? Luckily.
That and I believe that's true. That is luck for you because now you have prime time visual. But being that you got the easy schedule, you won't be seeing a lot of 49er games this season. But
oh man, y'all hear that? I can't wait till the season gets started. And then we playing. Look, matter of fact, I think everybody on here except for E-Dub and Jay, they're not gonna be in the fantasy league, but we're doing the draft live on the podcast on the 28th of August. Last year, Rio went undefeated the whole season and lost in the championship to Larry.
And the New England Patriots moment.
Went undefeated the whole season.
Hey, he had that Brady Mouse season. just win. Just week after week.
We had to bring that up, really.
Talking. Got to the championship game for the win it all. They didn't even show up for
Jay, and that's what we do. It's $25 per person. We got 10 people in the league. That's $250 pot. And the person with the worst record got by the first place player a jersey of their choice. So that's what we do in our fantasy league. So it's gonna be interesting. You know what I mean? So we coming back live on the 21st of August. That's after the 3rd preseason game. So we'll know we have all the injuries out the way or whatnot, and then we'll draft that following week with fantasy. And then the week after that, the season gets started. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be here before we know it.
Yeah.
I hope you're right.
Yeah. Quick question, Jay.
Okay.
Y'all division. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. What's your order?
Well, I'll let Rio do it for me.
He look
Go ahead, Rio.
Browns last, Cincinnati, Steelers, and then Ravens.
Ooh. So Ravens, Steelers, Cincinnati 3rd.
I wouldn't have did that.
You got Cincinnati 3rd.
Who you got above Baltimore right now?
You can't count Cincinnati. You can't count Cincinnati out. If they ain't had them injuries last year, they came on strong when they got got back on that
My
field.
bad. My bad. I actually said that wrong. Cincinnati is going to be second.
Okay.
Steelers is going to be third. My bad.
Okay.
I said that wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, oh, okay.
How you doing
Okay.
this?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, AA Ron.
Jeremy, what's your order on that one?
Who did you say?
Jeremy.
All right.
I agree. Ravens, Cincinnati.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
Yep.
Jay, you on the same thing with that?
Yeah, I like that.
E-Dub.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
That's my broom.
Yeah.
Sweet. Same.
Gotcha. One more division. We did the NFC West. Since I don't want to talk about my division, Rio try to call me out. What's your thoughts on our division? T Money.
Yes, thank you so much. I've been waiting for this question. Number one, the Los Angeles Rams.
You never lie.
Number two, the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow.
Number three, the Arizona Cardinals.
Wow.
Where you at? Where you at, Miss C? Where you at?
Wow.
And fourth, the San Francisco 49ers.
Who you
Here's
last,
why.
man? You
Here's
in
why.
last place.
I would
Here's
have
why.
switched them last. I probably would have switched the last.
Because Mr. C said they have the easiest schedule. So that means within that division, those other teams also have some of those easy games, right? And Arizona, for some reason, always splits with San Francisco. So I believe
Not
it's
always.
gonna well,
Not always.
well, I mean, figuratively speaking, sir. I know it hasn't been, the entire two, organizations. My apologies, not being direct, but it has happened and occurred before that some of these teams have been swept, right? So I just think they're gonna split. That's just gonna determine Arizona get more wins than San Fran. Now, San Fran, I think, gets 9 wins. 9 wins and 8 losses. With their easiest game.
Let me explain. Go ahead. Ed, what's your thoughts before I respond?
Oh man, that was funny, man. Let's see here, man.
He don't wrote it down. Look at that.
I'm gonna say the Rams. Then I'll put the 49ers next after the Rams. Then I'm gonna say Seattle and then Arizona.
Okay. Rio.
First thing I want to say is that T Money doesn't know what he's talking about because the 49ers and the Cardinals have played 67 total games. 49ers have won 36, Cardinals won 31, because that's not splitting at all. The 49ers have won 5 whole more games. What are you talking about, Mr. T Money?
Wow.
Come on, man.
Appreciate you putting me in my spot there, Rio. My apologies there.
Mr. C's completely right. Good job, man. Good job knowing your team, man.
Okay.
But nah, go ahead.
What's the order?
What's the order of what? The wins? Loss?
The NFC West.
Oh.
Rio
49ers last because they don't got nobody.
Rio be giving me Morris Day from Purple Rain. What's the password? What? What's the password? What? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rio.
All right. I got the Cardinals last, 49ers third. Rams first, and what's the last thing?
Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle second.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely the Rams first on this season.
Okay. Jay?
I would have gave San Fran first. What is it, San Fran? I got the Rams. I got Seattle. And what was the other team?
Arizona.
Yeah, I got Arizona last.
Jeremy, you went?
Nah, I got the Rams, San Fran, Seattle, and Arizona.
Team, I'm gonna go over my schedule with you real quick. We got Seattle at Seattle. We go
That's
to
a
New
loss.
Orleans.
That's a
We at home against Arizona. We at home
2-1.
against Jacksonville.
3-1.
We go to LA for the Rams.
3-2.
We go to Tampa Bay.
3-3.
We at home against Atlanta.
4-3.
We go to Houston.
4-4.
We go to the Giants.
5-4.
We at home against the Rams.
5-5.
We go to we go to Arizona.
6-5.
We got Carolina coming to our backyard.
7-5.
We got Cleveland coming to our backyard.
8-5.
We got a bye week. We got Tennessee coming to our backyard.
9-5.
We got the Colts coming to our backyard. No, my fault. We're going to the Colts. I apologize.
Loss.
We got Chicago coming to our backyard.
Loss.
And then we got Seattle coming last.
Loss. You end
game
on
of
a
the
3-game losing streak. You think you're going to the playoffs and you lose the last 3. You go to 9-8.
I see us losing maybe 4 or 5 games this year. You know what I mean?
Okay. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Hey.
So at the end of the season, we got to cut these clips up because
we do.
I want to cut up exactly what y'all said because one of you guys is all the way wrong. One of you, we don't know which one, but one of you.
Well, I'm gonna say
It might be the one saying we all the way wrong. It may be him.
You say T-Money coming in last place in my division?
No, you said the 49ers coming in last place. That's who's wrong.
9-8. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna think of a bet between me and you with the Cowboys and the 49ers. I really want to put it out there.
Each game?
No, let's see who's gonna have the best. Who's gonna come in? Whoever comes in the better record in their conference or in their division, let's put some money on it. I'm thinking about that. If you come in second, we come in third, you win. Or if I come in second, you come in third, we win. Let's see, I think I can pull that one off.
Okay. Well, you got a whole, open pit break to think about it, and when we come back in August, I'm sure you have it all sorted, figured out. With your
I'll just hold on to my $100 when I win it. That's cool.
Hey, what you got, another bet going or something?
Yeah, he got Indiana.
Oh, okay.
I got Indiana with the series.
Hey, don't forget, y'all wasn't on last podcast. T Money and Rio got a bet. Like me and Larry got a bet. It's $25 per game for the whole season. So 25 on each game. So 25 on Washington, 25 on the Cowboys each week. So that's gonna be
every time y'all play each other, it's a bet.
Basically.
Every time they play.
No. Every game.
Every game,
the whole season.
Oh,
so
okay.
Washington play whoever, Cowboys play whoever. If they both win, they break even. They both lose, they break even. One win, one lose. That's $50.
All right, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
It's $25. They said they're betting 25.
25
Yeah, he
per
made me get the
team.
25 back too.
Per team. It's per team. So you got 25 on Cowboys. They win this week. Rio got 25 on who we playing this week. So if both lose, both win, they break even. One lose, one win. That's 25 over here, 25 $50.
I got you. I see what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It is saying 25 just period. It's just 25 per game, per team.
It could be 50.
It's gonna be 50. Yeah. Whoever loses.
It's possible.
Yeah. So well, fellas,
T
we
does
got
have
the
my money
NBA finals coming on. Huh?
I just told T to have my money.
Yeah.
Have my money else, you hear?
I'm gonna come in hooking off on you. It's my seat.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, fellas, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Take this little break. Enjoy these NBA finals. The big three come on next weekend, so we got a little something to watch.
You already know.
We're gonna tune back in August 21st. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all,
Appreciate
fellas.
y'all, man.
And Mr. C, whatever you was looking for, I hope you found it because your eyes was just all over, man. I hope you got it. I hope if it was those flies, I hope you got it.
Nah, my phone, I had my schedule up and I kept hearing some damn music. I'm like, what the hell coming on? I thought somebody was outside, but it was my phone. You got jokes though. It's all good.
9 and 8. 9 and 8.
All right. 89 the Cowboys. I see 89. 89.
All right. T, have my money. All right, yo. Bye.
Like how he just get it out of there with that last one.